Today I have a special project that I've been wanting to do for a while. I have to cut my San Pedro cactus and make new cuttings out of it so I can propagate this and make several more San Pedro cactus plants. With this San Pedro, it's starting to get really thin here at the base and very thick at the top. So in nature, typically what would happen is this would weaken, it would fall over, and it would root from the tip up here and spread out and move into other areas, and that's how they kind of walk around the desert. This will break eventually. It's getting very thin here, and I want to make several other plants out of this, so I'm going to be cutting it about right here, and I'll be keeping this base. This base will then produce more pups off of the cut part. New pups will come out that'll look like the top. Little barrels will like start to pop off around it, and then I will cut it in several places along the top. So I only need a few things to do this job. I have a Leatherman that has a serrated edge. I've tried to use a straight edge knife before, and this is very tough in the center. There's like a spine in the center, so it's a little bit tough, and a serrated edge will cut right through it. This is nice and sharp though. I have some alcohol to clean the blade before I cut, and also a tape measure so I can measure the pieces that I'm going to be cutting, because I kind of want them to be uniform. Here we go. I'm going to take this paper towel, put a little alcohol on here, and I will just wipe the blade down before cutting. They say to keep your blade as clean as possible when you're doing this, so here. Like I said, this is very hard to get through. Go ahead and wipe it again because I'm getting a little bit of juice from it. This is very tough to get through. I think I'm just going to go from each side and whittle away at it little by little. Okay, I feel like I'm almost all the way through now. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. There we go. I've cut the end off completely. I really like to try to get a perfect cut, but it's hard to do because these guys are very tough. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit because this nice little star end is this nice little end is what's going to remain here, so I do want this to be kind of like nice and neatly cut. There we go. That's nicer. Yep. So I just have some decorations in the pot here, but this is what's going to remain. This will form a callus over the top, and a new pup, a little new top will sprout from the sides, sometimes 2 or 3 from a cutting like this. So we're going to hang on to this as a keeper. You can keep every part of the plant and they will all grow into new San Pedro cactuses. So yeah, I'm just going to hang on to that. And now I've got to cut this down into several other pieces I was just told in the past I have let these sit out to form a callus over the ends, because you want a callus to form because you run the risk of getting rot in the bottom where it's just sitting in the water. This fresh end, you want it to be nice and hardened over, and then it causes the roots to sprout really quickly. I was just told by a guy that I met at Schoolypalooza not to bury the end where it'd be vertical like this, and to just lay it flat on the soil, and it propagates really well that way. So I'm going to try that this time. I'm going to put most of these just laying as like a log on the soil, and we'll see how that goes. I may keep the top of the plant and plant that later, so I'm probably going to cut this off pretty big size and plant that in the traditional way that I'm used to, but we'll see. So my first cuttings are going to be 3-inch pieces, because that's what fits in my little 3-inch pots here. And I got a different knife because the other one was a little bit too it wasn't aggressive enough. So I got a serrated steak knife that should be a little bit easier going through it. Whew. Wow, it's very hard to get through. So there's my first 3-inch piece. You want to refrain from touching the end of this if you can help it, because your bacteria from your fingers can make the ends rot. And I'm just going to be setting these like in this little pot, just like that. Piece number 2, there we go. Pretty nice. So there we go, that's all cut up. I think I'm gonna keep this last piece, it's about 12 inches long. I think I'm gonna keep it intact. I'll let that end piece callus over so that it gets nice and firm, and it will be protected from rot. So I'll just leave these in indirect sunlight, and I'll let this callus over, and I'll let these callus over for about a week as well. And then I'm going to plant them on the soil, and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separate new plants from this one San Pedro cactus. This is my favorite plant out of all of the ones that I grow in the bread truck and now in the bus. So these are very cool. They're very hardy and they're very easy to grow. So if you can get your hands on a San Pedro cactus, I highly recommend it. And also the spines are kind of, I mean, they're pointy, but they're not horrible, and they don't break off in your skin, and they're not real fine like a hair. Some of those are really aggressive and pretty intense. So this is a very friendly cactus. Like, I can hold it by the spines and it's not even really hurting. So I just wanted to show you what I do with my San Pedro cactus and how I propagate them. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below if you like to play with plants, or if you like the San Pedro cactus. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will make sure and read all of your comments. Thank you for watching. Catch you in another video real soon, right down the road. Bye.